see who is going to get off to the better start, if either player can sort of start with strong, fast momentum, Trevor?
It will be interesting. I think Wolf, definitely, the way he played against Blinky in his game was quite a thing to watch, and we'll see if Crookst can keep up with that same pace. And quite frankly, there's only one way to find out.
Absolutely, everybody at home. This is the Geoguessr World Cup Europe, Middle East and Africa Regional Finals. Group stage, day 2. Match number 5, Wolftrekker versus Crookst. Trevor, when you're ready.
Moving, Crookst versus Wolftrekker, game 1, round 1 in Nigeria.
We're in Nigeria.
This will be interesting.
It's round 1, no multis.
We'll see what the strategy is for both players here, and we see Crookst immediately zoom into Lagos. And he's right.
Wow, okay.
He should be right here. This is the follow car.
Crookst just sending it straight away. Wolftrekker just down the road.
Very, very minimal points. And last 5 seconds, Wolf is looking for something that lines up, and he's going slightly more east, but regardless, it's no points, and it was slightly more east. Wolf picking up a couple points there. 69. Nice.
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 I'll let you have that one, Trevor.
Thank you. That's the second time I've had that today, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Round 2. Czechia.
The more you know.
1.5x damage here.
Czechia now, Trevor, one of your favorite places.
Is it?
You tell me.
It's probably not one of my favorites. It's a cool place, though. Yeah.
Well,
I'd visit one day.
Yeah, I just feel like I've heard you say Czechia so many times now.
Czechia.
Yeah. Well, let's check out which player can get off to a better start in Czechia.
Great little portrait there. We see a .cz domain there. CZ does indicate Czechia. Crookst does know that. And he's checking out that man's smile. What a smile he has.
Yeah.
And Wolf has mentioned,
Wolf has a lot of signs on the screen now. A lot of information there, which he can potentially then place when he brings up his map. I'm not sure if Wolftrekker has even brought up his map yet, 40 seconds in.
Crookst locking in. Northern Czechia. We see Prague, outside Prague guess here by Wolf.
Yeah.
Crookst.
Reasonable difference between the players. We'll see where the marker actually is, the location. And it's further south than both. Wolftrekker is closer, 1.5x. It's a pretty healthy, close to 600 points of damage going the way of Crookst.
That is. And Wolf has yet to lose any points yet in this moving game as we move into the next round in Mexico. We saw Crookst make a couple really good guesses in Mexico earlier with the Koyak game, I remember, if I remember correctly. And this could be another case of that. We'll see. I do like Crookst, the way he starts the games on these moving. Does he know it's a moving game? Because he has not moved. And he's clicking.
Maybe he doesn't need to move,
he said,
Trevor.
I don't need your WASD. Okay, I'm going to stick there and just take it. And both players end up in the same region. Wolf going slightly more north.
3 seconds remaining now. Wolf settling in. We'll see who's closer. And it is Crookst. He doesn't need to move, Trevor.
Wow.
Double damage.
Points.
900 points of damage.
He takes the lead with that one without even moving. Is that the move that he should be going for? By no move? Round 4.
It's the new meta.
This could be big points, Paula. Big points, big country. We're in Australia here.
Big country, big points. Australia very often delivers the action, the exciting moments.
We have this red soil here. Usually when you see red soil, you want to go WA or something like that, but I don't think this is WA. I think this will be South Australia, north, like on the road near to like Alice Springs, that one of those suburbs going up Australia. That would be my best educated guess here. We'll see if the players do agree. Looking for information. That house is for sale. Wolf might be interested.
Wolf talking to himself, perhaps trying to figure out anything from the information he just saw on the sign.
Roxby Downs.
There were some bin zooms as well.
Looks like we're going to be in Roxby Downs, South Australia. My best guess. Awkward if not.
20 seconds left, Trevor. We'll find out soon.
Crookst and Wolf not yet to open up a map. They're looking for information as we're stuck in suburban Australia. Not the best place to be stuck in. And we see a South Australia guest here. I don't think it would ever be there, though.
5 seconds now.
I think Crookst is...
Oh,
he moved
there's
to West
quite
Australia.
a big difference here.
He moved back to South Australia.
It's going to be big points for someone.
Wow.
Ooh.
And he was there.
Crookst, just with the edge. Not huge points, but with a 2.5x. Again, another healthy swing the way of Wolftrekker. Almost 1,000 points.
The guesses they made do make sense.
I thought it was going to be a bigger difference there with the multi.
No, but they're just so close off that it does not add up too much. And I'm looking at round 5 here, Paula. And only, I think, a couple of people in the world will know what I'm about to say. And I think Wolf might be one of them.
Well, Trevor, what is it that you're about to say?
I've seen this road before in a competition I ran against Wolf last year that I never published.
So this is sort of like the situation we had yesterday in one of our matchups where you thought we were dropped in a location that you'd literally been dropped in before.
It was no move, and I remember it being a crazy India, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow. So you believe this is India, and you believe it could be hard to guess
if I remember, it was over a year ago, and I don't remember if this was against Wolf or not, and he looks confused.
But they can move here.
They can.
Which will make things...
and we do see it
easy
is
to stomach.
India, but I don't remember where in India. And there's a sign there. But like this could be massive points because this is Trekker coverage in India, and it's not the usual cam. This is like not a main road you usually drive on, I guess. And it's Trekker coverage here. So it could be confusing since you're on Trekker and not like the official coverage. It is official coverage, but not the car that usually get the poop cam, is what we like to call it.
Okay.
So this
is that official terminology, or?
Yeah, a different word that I won't say on broadcast, but it's known for not being the best quality camera. But this is interesting. I don't think Wolf maybe remembers it. He could, because I think it was outside Delhi or something.
Let's see. He's
like
going
north.
for his first zoom into India. Will he go outside Delhi?
I don't remember exactly where. And we have both players in India. Crookst.
2 seconds. All of a sudden, the round's over, Trevor. There's quite a big difference. Oh, I put the marker sort of centered between them.
And Crookst making a good guess there. And both players getting away unscathed from that is actually a pretty good thing.
Yeah, that's insane.
And we're going to continue the...
We were outside Hyderabad.
That's good.
Oh.
Good pronunciation. Yeah.
Thanks, man. I mean, yeah.
We're going to keep the base locations going here, Paula, because I hope any of these players took their time to learn. You know, in one of the first ever Rainbow TikToks, I think this was brought up. Do I remember where in Greenland? No. But the Google cart in one of the Greenland cities was actually... And Crookst is the type of guy to know.
Crookst going straight away.
Did he watch?
So is Wolftrekker.
They both know it.
That's a big AZ by Crookst.
Yeah, you both know it. You get this coverage here in Greenland, and they both know it. Okay.
Both of them down the docks.
Crookst knowing the bridge.
And it's a 5K. Wolftrekker 1 point off.
4. Let's keep it up. Okay, pace high. These are some amazing locations here. Around 7.
Where are we now, Trevor?
Looking here, looks like Spain or France. We'll see. Presumably, maybe southern France. Not too sure.
Both players heading down the road. Looking at the polls, maybe? Looking at the signs. Not too much information right now. Wolftrekker does like Portugal. That one.
Is that Portuguese? Could be some Portuguese action there. Maybe a Portuguese hunting sign there as well. And I do like Portugal here more than anything, actually.
No hunting, like but we've got a Wolf on the server.
Wow.
And he's looking for Crookst.
Wow. That's a little good parlay of good sayings there, Paula.
Thank you, Trevor.
Scanning.
Ponte Cainheiras. So at this point, you're certain we're in Portugal?
Yeah, we're in Portugal.
We're definitely in Portugal. Wolftrekker feels the same. With 10 seconds left, Crookst needs to make a move too. I don't think he's... Oh, no, he has. Yep. He's locking in first, even. They're not too far away from each other. So in round 7 with a 4x multi, not much is going to happen in terms of the action.
Was Northern Portugal there? We're seeing no points, only 40. But that 40 can mean a lot as we're moving into round 8. Round 8 means one round closer to round 10.
Game. Barely anything separating these two players.
Chile. Southern Chile here with this vegetation, or like the climate here.
If I may... Shouts out Chile.
Shout out to everyone that's chilly in their room with a cold room under a blanket, enjoying their Saturday, watching some Geoguessr. Based. Imagine spending your day besides watching a Wolftrekker Crookst 1v1. That would be a sad day, in my opinion.
Unfortunate.
That'd be me. Both players obviously.
You're not that guy, pal.
I'm not. Oh, Wolf has found a valuable sign. He's zooming into Porto Montt here. I can't read exactly what is on the sign. If I'm Crookst, I'm looking to get to a main road to find the same sign or a similar sign here. But I think with Crookst skill level, he can probably get close without a sign, so it's okay if he doesn't.
I think Wolftrekker has a decent idea of where this road might be that he's currently on. I mean, he's opening the map, closing it, reopening it, adjusting his pin.
Crookst is zooming around, looking for grids that line up in the city in Chile to to see if he can find a grid that
What's
lines
the
up.
difference in distance here between the two?
I'm not quite sure.
3 seconds, we're going to find out. 4.5x multi, that's why I bring it up. Oh, and Crookst is right on the money. That's going to be big. No, it's not. Jeez,
No,
okay, my
no.
bad.
Yeah, 90 points. They're super close. And that's just like, Crookst didn't even find much information. He just matched the grid of the city up. And that's actually an insanely impressive guess there. And this is going to be interesting because we just have the new DLC of Kazakhstan. We've had a lot of Kazakhstan here, 5x damage.
Yep, but nice to see with that new DLC. We're getting to enjoy the new content that it's brought here.
I definitely would give Crookst an advantage in Kazakhstan.
Crookst, straight away, really lining up the road?
Is he him?
There's no way.
Is he him?
Do it! Lock it in!
Is he him? He's
He
locked
is.
it in.
He thinks he's
We don't
him.
know yet if he's quite him.
We're gonna find out.
We're gonna find out if he's him. Wolf could also be him. He's going up closer. He's gonna stay. He's going more west.
Oh, this could
He's
be
going
game,
west.
Trevor.
Is Crookst confident? This is game for someone. He's
Oh,
him.
Crookst! He absolutely is him. That is huge. It's 13k
Oh my
points
goodness.
of damage. We do not see around 10.
The
And in game
actual-
1, it's the Swede
What
that
a
ends on top.
performance! And Wolf is facing 0 wins down tunnel right now.
To be that fast and that precise with a new location like Kazakhstan, hugely impressive, Trevor.
To be able to memorize a country like that within 3 weeks, you know, there's a lot of public information already out there, but we don't know what he knows that other players don't. But that is, we saw the same level of gameplay from Constance yesterday that I don't think very many players can match up with. Crookst. We're going into moving. No move.
No move now.
He's just 1 round away from taking a win here from Wolf.
And Wolf really needs this win. If he loses here to Crookst, he's 0-3 in the group.
Yep, and that would not cut it, and we would be saying more than likely goodbye. But let's
All right,
see.
Trevor, when you are ready, no move is also ready to go.
No move. We get 1 360 panorama here. This is all you get. Start round. Let's.
Love me some no move.
Oh, I'm gonna lose my voice by Sunday, bro. The way that these games are going.
I got you, brother. I got you. We got you.
Let's go. We have a Philly here. So we saw a lot of Luzon locations earlier in the games yesterday. We do see Crookst going Mindanao here with palm trees. Does maybe add up, and we see a Cebu hedge or a Cebu guess here by Wolftrekker. It's round 1, so no big points maybe, but could be intriguing.
Steady start. The pace slows down. 30 seconds now remaining on the clock. The Wolf unable to trek now. Just 1 360 panorama. 20 seconds now. Wolf really
Both players
edging close to his monitor.
on these no move games. You really have to look at everything and take into account. But again, he's staying in Cebu, and we have 1 in Mindanao. It's gonna be minimal points. And Crookst is actually super close again and picking up 700 points.
Actually, a really solid round 1, Trevor.
Crookst is looking very good.
Yeah, he's looking crafty. He's
And-
looking crisp. He's looking Crookst.
And this is looking Sri Lankan.
Small country, small points.
Yep, this will be Sri Lanka. I think that's a Sri Lanka car. If we turn around here, both players should get that. And we see that we have the blue, white, red. That's Sri Lankan car. And when you have this dried, you go northern half, and Crookst locks it in.
Yeah,
Wolf locks it in. Round 3 we go.
Just saying, let's get into round 3. Wolf does want to refine his pin somewhat, but it shouldn't make too much of a difference.
Yep, super close. No big points. Just 66.
Close.
Close. No cigar. Round 3. Flex nickel.
Lovely
see.
image here on screen.
He's zooming in. It's a Tuba-based location. Tuba, we have 2 Tuba guesses here. And I think Crookst locks it in. He does lock it in.
I like the way that Crookst is speeding things up and pushing the pace, regardless of the fact that both players are very close to each other. I think it's good. He's in the lead. He's 1-0 up.
Wolf coming from behind.
And I think he's trying to keep that momentum.
He is. And move on to round 4. And this looks like a very fun location. No move. Let's take a look. It's a dirt road with very, very minimal clues. But I'm going to call a shot here, Paula. Let's see if it pays off. I'm going to call this is Northern Argentina.
Okay. Trevor laying it on the line.
We'll see. We'll see.
Everyone in
I'm
chat,
not sure where else it could be.
put your guesses in.
And
we'll
Crookst likes it. And Wolf likes it.
We'll see where Wolf and Crookst go. You're thinking Northern Arge, Trevor,
both players will be close here. These roads are pretty distinct.
Wolf potentially lining up the road here. That would be huge by Wolf.
It's a pretty straight north-south road. And Crookst is over here analyzing vegetation. He's decided to go into botany. That's okay. Crookst is locked in. Wolf is looking for big points, and he's going slightly more south. I think it is more north. So I hope he stays for the sake of his own points. We're on some damage multi here.
Yeah, we're now up to 2.5x. 10 seconds left on the clock. Neither player locking in just yet.
Both players super north. And we'll see minimal points here in the same province.
Good job by both players. Crookst just slightly closer.
He's actually on the right road. If you zoom in there, he was on the right road, just slightly more south.
600 points. Nothing to...
Well, I mean, he's flawlessing him right now.
It's decent damage there. You know, it might not be the end of the game. He didn't knock Wolftrekker out with that one, but that's some solid damage to send the way of his opponent.
It is. We might be back here. This looks like it could be Arge again. I'll leave it to them to see what they think. Both players taking their time on this one, presumably.
I mean, what's the information here?
It's landscape guessing.
Landscape guessing. I was going to say it's got to be looking into the horizon, looking into the vegetation.
I don't see anything besides Arge here, personally. Southern Brazil actually does make sense. I like the Crookst call here. Southern Brazil does make sense. I'm assuming both players. We have an Arge. We have a BA guess here by Wolf, and we have a Southern Brazil guess here by... And he's moving. Okay, he's moving to BA.
Oy. That could have been... that could have been something.
Scanning for something. We'll see. I mean, when you see Crookst go to line the road, he's going just outside BA here.
10 seconds now.
He seems confident in like an urban area, looking for cities with a grid that line up with east-west roads.
Approaching the halfway point. There we are. It's going to be a small round in terms of points scored. But it is a win for Wolftrekker. I'm sure that will feel good to get some points on the board to take away some HP from Crookst.
Crookst is... Yeah, that's the first points. And if this pacing keeps up, we'll see potentially another high round as we go in. The multis just stack up, though. And Crookst is looking to just put this away. Wolf is looking to put it away as well in Spain. Both players presumably do get this right if this is just Spain. Should be, right? Surely aware. Region guessing could be interesting. I'm locked in focus right here. I'm watching as a fan for both of these players. Crookst.
It's heating up, Trevor.
Has been kind of the unknown force to be reckoned with, and he's proving himself right now to see if he can go face to face with some of the GOATs.
Crookst brought his skills from another game, remolded them, applied them to Geoguessr.
We have separate guesses in Spain here. We have a Madrid guess here by Wolf and a more southern coastal guess here. Wolf moves more south. 8 seconds, and we'll see who's closer.
3.5x multi. There could be some reasonable damage here, Trevor. We're about to find out. And Crookst is closer. And that is going to be a solid hit of almost 2k. Wolftrekker, you've got to make a move, my friend.
He needs something here. He needs big countries. He needs nondescript locations. But even against Crookst, I'm not sure what he needs, to be honest. Philippines is not that.
This is a beautiful location, though.
It is. This is where you go ahead and you turn on Ventura Highway and cruise to the ocean.
What would you be listening to, Trevor?
Ventura Highway, for sure.
Okay.
What about you?
Not sure.
I'd
probably just be listening.
Some UK drill.
No, I'd be listening to Rainbow Audio.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a little underwhelming.
Well, I mean, it's what I like. It's what I enjoy.
That's what floats your boat, brother.
No move, locked in first by Crookst. Not going to be... Potentially not going to be much of a difference here.
There, actually, if
it stays like...
close, and lose on.
Yeah, and Wolftrekker does end up closer. Quadruple
2,000.
damage, a solid hit of 2K.
That's actually massive. And that's... We're in a very, very close game here, moving into round 8.
Again, Wolftrekker still behind.
If Wolf
but scoring a round win like that builds the confidence back up, and he knows it's anyone's game going into round 8.
Yeah, if Wolf manages to take this game and we move an NPC and he gets a win there, this is going to make things really interesting going into the Crookst Blinky game. But this does not look like a free round in round 8 either. I think it's just Austria. Should be Austria, surely. Let's see what the players do. Rural Europe. Oh, there's a sign there that does, and there's a baller too. Can't quite read. We see a Slovenia. I like Slovenia too.
Wolftrekker going towards Austria.
Slovenia, Austria, 50-50, a classic. Is that? I can't quite see.
That sign in the distance, I don't think you can read it.
I think you go Austria here. I really do. I think someone commits Austria. If someone commits Austria and someone commits Slovenia, we might see big points, Paula.
We definitely could.
And we see Crookst just play on the border here, hedging both because he's not sure.
Yeah, he doesn't like it.
You know,
furrows his brow.
It's a fair game to play when you are up, to play safe. And we see the exact same hedge by Wolf, not knowing what side of the border we're on.
About 10 seconds left. Who will lock in first? Crookst still playing that hedge, and that is what he'll go for. That's what he'll stick with. Wolftrekker, very close. Crookst slightly closer. 4.5x damage. That'll put Wolftrekker under just 2k HP.
Paula, we've seen Wolf lose a couple games today against Blinky. And most of those games came to one country.
And Trevor, let me guess, that same country is up next.
It is. Will the trend continue?
5x damage. If there was a way to keep yourself alive, Wolftrekker, it would be righting the wrongs of the past. It would be stepping up in this moment and showing us why you're here. You zoom in first. Place your marker. Perhaps your bearings are more centered now.
This is a hard location because it's anyone's game here. Russia's so big, and Wolf is zooming in to find the road here. He's confident. This could be what Wolf needs to turn this game around, Paula.
Russia, big country, big points, Trevor.
You can easily lose 3,600 points here if you're Crookst. You need to play safe. If you're him, Wolf looking to put it away.
Crookst was him before, but is he still him now? Wolftrekker looks to take that title. It looks like he's lining up a road, Trevor.
Both players not too far away.
10 seconds now.
This could be something. Crookst is wiping sweat off his forehead. 5 seconds.
Is it all over? Wolftrekker locks it in. Crookst to follow in. Wolftrekker is closer with 5x damage. It's
1,400.
Yeah, 1,500 points.
And we're going in round 10.
And we're going into round 10. And now, the scores, Trevor, very even. So this truly is anybody's game in round 10.
To set.
But as long if it's a tiny country, of course, then Crookst's small lead, it means even bigger things. Trevor, are we in a small or a big country for round 10?
Crookst needs one slightly better guess here. And he comes away 2-0 against Wolf. Wolf is not liking Yap Bolt right now. He says, show me the Carfax. And if you're Crookst fans out there, you're pretty happy in Ecuador.
Okay.
You're pretty happy in Ecuador. You like your chances. But that doesn't
mean... Crookst push the pace here?
It's not possible for Wolf to take away a win here, though. That does not mean it's not possible.
320 points separate the two.
On 5.5x damage, it's anyone's game.
It really is.
Wolf, but they're so close right now. You need one good guess if you're either player. Who will it be?
Wolftrekker. It's do or die.
Wolf is looking to line roads up to see what adds up and what makes sense. They're super close right now. This is going to come down to the last second here.
It's going to come down to the last second and the wire, Trevor.
Wolf moves more north, thinking he locks in north.
Locks in fast. He pushes the pace.
No.
Oh, and Crookst, he's just missed it. That's going to be Wolftrekker taking the dub.
Came down to Ecuador. Wolf has ice in his veins. Calls his north shots, and we're going to tiebreaker.
We get to see NMPZ, one of the most electric game modes in competitive GeoGuessr. No move, no pan, and no goddamn zoom.
And we saw Crook's first win came from an NMPZ and Colo. And we're going back. Not to Colo, maybe. Haven't seen, but
going back
to NMPZ.
To NMPZ.
And this is where you separate yourself from others in NMPZ, and this is where good players will always rise. And I'm
both good players. Which one is better though? That is the question. Wolftrekker or Crookst? It comes down to this, our third and final game.
Deep breaths as we start NMPZ. You get one screenshot right here. We have Norwegian outer lines. Start round. I'm not sure if I can even continue talking. I'm so nervous for both players. Both players obviously will know it's Norway. Making a region against Norway, you have to probably go south with how dense the trees are. Both players just near Oslo. And we do see the water east, which is why Wolf is and we see Crookst even more south. Wolf has found a road with water east. Crookst is staying there. He moves up right next to Wolf, and he might even click the same road that Wolf is on right now. 5 seconds left, Paula. He does.
Yeah. We go from the fast or electric tension of a round 10 to now settling back into round 1, starting off the loop once more.
NMPZ, it's a game of consistency. You just have to make sure you make that one good guess when the other player doesn't. That's what this game is about. Can both players make a good guess? And it looks like Bulgaria. That's the only still shot you get right there.
We've spoken about minimizing mistakes, Trevor, and NMPZ, it's more important than ever, right?
Yep. Both players. Okay, we have Wolf zooming to Bulgaria. Crookst is unsure. He zooms in. You assume he's going to get there in the end. We'll see. This is Wolf is staying in Bulgaria Central, and we see Crookst click Bulgaria, which would mean probably minimal points, and we'll see round 3.
30 seconds left on our clock. No move, no pan, no zoom. Probably going to be a somewhat quote-unquote inconsequential round here, Trevor. Crookst is the one to lock in first. Wolftrekker will shortly follow suit.
Crookst is closer, just by 100 kilometers.
1.5x damage. Solid little swing, little jab there at the Wolftrekker.
Crookst looks for revenge in Ecuador here.
Double damage now.
Wolf came out last with a better guess. This is intense.
The stakes when you get into NMPZ, they are higher than ever.
Crookst said fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. He's going northern Ecuador. Both players right there.
Locked in by Crookst.
Oh, look how close both players are. They're on the same road. And it was literally where I think Crookst had his cursor. 20. And when it comes to Crookst, if you know anything about him in his pregame interview, he mentioned one country as something that he was hoping to get in this game. I think that country was Brazil.
Here we are in round 4, finding ourselves in South America once again, in Brazil.
Should be. And with how dry it is, you would probably presumably go northeast. But what is this pole that they can both see? It looks like a round pole. Does round pole usually equal more south? Probably not. You go north with how dry it is. We have one Salvador guess here by Crookst. He's locking it in.
Locking it in. He likes it. Doesn't want to waste too much time. He wants to pile that pressure on.
He's in Bahia with Crookst right now, so no points. If so, is he going more south? He's staying there. He's going more south.
With a 2.5x multi, could be big points here.
South Bayou.
Not if the marker is in the middle.
Slow.
It's a good hit, though. Could have been bigger, though.
The script writers gave Wolf or Crookst a Brazil.
A lifeline.
And then decided to give Wolf a UK. Presumably. Wolf is one of the guys that probably... It could be France or Ireland. Kind of prematurely calling it.
I will say this is a British country lane.
Both players agree with you. Southern UK. Wolf is probably one of the best UK guessers in the game. He spent a lot of time researching the country and he locks it in. But Crookst is right there with him. Northern Ireland.
Northern Ireland. Well.
Fake. Misplaced.
Delivered some fake news there. What isn't fake news, however, is that Crookst is steadily chipping away at Wolftrekker. We've passed the halfway point now, and the lead is starting to grow. Is this Crookst's match to lose? What does Wolftrekker have to do to come back into it?
Paul, I'm looking at the next location, and maybe I saw it in a dream or something of the like, or maybe, if I'm not mistaken, I think we might have had this road in a previous tournament in the World Cup.
Bro, yesterday, when you first brought something like this up, you said that that's such an extremely rare circumstance, and then today, it's already happening. You're saying it's happening for a third time now?
The chatters can back me up, but I swear we've seen this Greenland lake before.
Chat, can we fact check Trevor, please?
I could be mistaken, and I'm just gaslighting myself, but in NPZ, this is not a gettable thing. I'm not... Maybe if you watched the tournament, you could have got...
You said it could have been a dream, but is it going to be a dream or a nightmare?
Both players zoom into Greenland.
For one of our players.
Did they watch the World Cup? Maybe. I mean, I'm assuming I'm right here. I'm not going to lie. Do you remember where it was, if this was the case? I think it was a game with
so close to each other.
I think Foul had this road.
Foul, previously known as Fungus.
Could be mistaken. Look at that. I think they both do remember because they're both in the same area.
Yeah.
Or they both knew it. Oh, they're not.
What?
Wait, they're max apart, Paula. Wait, this is game for someone.
This definitely could be game. It's round 6. They're in opposite ends of the country, and Wolftrekker has made the journey. Is it enough?
It's not.
Oh my God! 267 points remain.
Oh. My goodness gracious, Wolf needs 267 points. Crookst is hanging on by a thread.
But it's an NPZ.
It's an NPZ, anything can happen. If you want to be down by 4,000 points, you want to be down 4,000 points in an NPZ.
Yeah.
Oh.
Trevor, where are we next?
Japan.
Japan. I see it.
I'm not sure who has the advantage here, Paula. I don't even know what to say.
Wolftrekker. The victory is in your fingertips.
He just needs one. We have Osaka zoom in.
Do not let it slip. Crookst the first to open his map, and he places his pin initially around Osaka. Wolftrekker not yet deciding, and he's actually going to lock it in.
Wolf is just north.
The pressure's on. He's going Tokyo.
Tokyo. Who's right? Is Wolf?
Do we see this end here in round 7?
He's staying in Tokyo. Who's right?
It's time to find out. Oh, Crookst, you absolute beast with quadruple damage.
Oh,
that is not game, but it's close.
My goodness.
326 on Wolftrekker, 267 on Crookst.
My... Bro.
Trevor.
326, 267. It comes down to this next round, Paula.
It quite literally could. Let's show everybody at home, where are we next?
Do I show him?
You show him, brother.
Singapore. No, I'm kidding. Just kidding.
Come on, Big T. This is a big moment.
Yeah, I just ruined the moment. That's crazy. We're in Italy, I think.
Italy.
Yeah, I mean, who knows Italy?
What's the likelihood that we don't go past round 8? I would say it's extremely low. Extremely low.
I'm standing up, Paula.
I've been standing.
You haven't sat. You need one good guess here to take it.
Crookst going straight to the north of Italy. Wolftrekker looking at a similar location.
Milan and Florence. Who's closer, Paula? This comes down to this.
4.5x multi. It ends here, Trevor. There's no way.
There's no way.
Time. Approaching 30 seconds.
I'm at a loss for words with how this game is ending in NPZ. And Wolf is slowly moving back down to San Marino. 20 more seconds. Crookst just taking it in.
Any points between the two?
They're one Florence. Wolf is staying there. Crookst is shaking his head. Who's right? We have 10 seconds left before we have a winner here, presumably, unless it's just right equally between the two.
It's time to find out.
Win. Paula.
Trevor. Crookst locks in first.
No.
Wolftrekker follows.
Is that enough?
4.5x. It is.
Yes.
Wolftrekker does it.
Wow.
He dropped the first game, bounced back in the second, and reverse sweeped it when it came to NMPZ.
What a comeback from Wolf there. You have to know he's been happy. And a good fist bump there, showing respect for both players. Paula, voice gone. Hype up.